It's crazy. And then the ironic thing is, without that fear, you don't grow as much. It's like without loss, you don't make such a big jump. Like with fighting, when you lose, you really learn. You really have to dissect what you did wrong, what you could have done better. When you win, you can still do it, but it's not forced in your face. So when you have something you're afraid of, that should let you know I should do this. Because if you try, even if you fail, you're gonna be that much better than something like, oh, I know I can do this. That's easy. That's easy. You've done it. You know. What's the point? The only way to grow is to be afraid and to overcome obstacles.
Yeah, I feel it causes you to look at details as well, right?
Yeah.
So your life becomes fuller.
Yes. Yeah. Like turns the light on.
Crazy.
Yeah. And that resonates throughout everything else.
Like the reward for that is a peach
with
chocolate spread on it.
See? It's the little things. Those are the big things.
Yeah. Yeah, that's dope. But as you're saying it to me, it doesn't matter how much we make it philosophical.
Mm-hmm.
Fear is where because people, there's these great things saying that starvation caused us to be creative with food. If it wasn't for starvation, we wouldn't learn so much about how much things we can eat.
Mm-hmm.
But how do you convince a fearful person that's going through that emotional overload, right?
Yeah.
That this is where the enrichment in life is.
That's the tough part, because, I can tell. You can say to somebody, just go out there and do it. You'll be okay. But having somebody say that to you only does so much. Like, you have to find it within yourself. You can't be told. It helps to have guidance, but eventually you have to be the one that takes that jump, because nobody can like kick you off the ledge, and you're not gonna, even if they could, you're not gonna get the same result as if you were the one to jump.
Right.
And that's different for everybody. There's no formula to it. Like, you need to do it this way, the way I did it. What I had to do to overcome my fears and my doubts aren't going to be the same for you, even if we're in the same situation. So that makes it tough to give someone advice on how they should do it. But with everything else, it's just those little steps every day. It's better than the day before. Even if it's worse, you figured out what you did wrong. All right, tomorrow we're going to do better. Tomorrow we're going to do better.
See yourself trying.
Yeah, you have to try. Try and fail. Even in failure, you're learning what you did wrong, what you could have done better. We'll do that tomorrow. Tomorrow we're going to get up. We're not going to do that again.
Dope. Okay, cool. All the boys together, man.
Yeah, it's too big. Too big.
Not too big, not too big.
It's a medium. Like medium and large. It's still. I don't feel it.
You're always wearing like a fucking hair.
I'm happy with it.
Yeah.
I feel good, Again, learning.
Yeah.
Learning.
yesterday I was rapping his hands.
Fucked up.
It was a fucked up rap, man. I can't do it on anybody.
Hey, 2, 1, 2, 3.
Ik denk, we staan op een groot podium daar.
Nee, dat is wel leuk hoor. Ik zeg Milo.
Hey, en die mannen.
Die man.
Hallo.
Is het?
Met jou? Hallo man. Oh, dat was een soort. Ja. Oh man. Nice trip, you're on. Huh? Long history already. All these fights. Yeah, I see him losing, see him winning, losing, coming back. Yeah, it was nice. Beelden. Okay. Still in shape?
Trying.
Kan je wat?
Ja.
Can you do something?
No, but and action.
Shawwal is 6 days, I have 1 month, 6 more days for Ramadan.
You lost 6 days.
No, it's extra. So if you do these 6 days, because what happens is you break it, your body gets used to eating again, and then it's harder to start again. And it says if you do this, it's like you fasted all year.
Yeah, it's
So,
good.
remember my date with Rasputin, huh?
Yes, of course, I will.
Yeah?